Then we have really crazy color. Check it out. Limeten grün, which is a lime green. This is crazy. This is like a highlighter green, absolutely saturated to the maximum. Yellow mastermind. Check it out. Yellow exterior, yellow interior. This is absolutely crazy. Then we have the espresso brown. So Mercedes is not holding back. I hope you can pick one color here. Hello guys, Ivan here and welcome to new video. Today we will check out the new offering by Mercedes-Benz, Mercedes-Maybach, Mercedes-AMG. So the whole unit is offering something very exclusive now, and that's new colors for the exterior and also for the interior. And let's go and dive into this. So as we are in the configurator, we will check out the exterior on the UK configurator, as you can see here. And the interior will check out on the German, because it's not on the UK, the interior. So let's start with the exterior. So you can do this for the S-Class Maybach and also for the regular, we can say 350 diesel, so the base S-Class. And then we can go here to the exterior, and here you can see color of your choice. And then you have also other options. So you have a Manufaktur Opalite White Magno for just under 5K. Then you have no cost options, colors, 2 colors. Then you have Manufakturs for 4K. Then you have no cost options, metallic paints. Then you have 2 tones. This is actually, the 2 tone is even more expensive than the Manufaktur, which we will talk about. But as you can see, you have plenty of 2 tones, but that was also possible before. Maybe now we have a little bit different offerings for some time. Verde silver and opalite white. Let's just click on this. So yeah, this is new. It was not launched from the beginning with this option. So let's dive into the Manufaktur exclusive offering. So I counted these colors and they are 54 in this group. And you can actually, as you can see, you can sort them. Manufaktur Magno paint, so that's the matte. Manufaktur Exclusive, then Manufaktur just paints, just paint metallic, and Maybach 2-tone. So now we are in the Manufaktur Exclusive, the top, where actually was the bar, the colorful bar. And what you can also filter is by the all color groups, or you can have beige, black, etc. So I think it's interesting to check out based on these color groups. So in terms of the beige, you have 3 offerings. So we have the exclusive paint, desert sand, non-metallic. So this is also the paint which is popular on the G-Class. Let me know what you think about this. So this one is light ivory, non-metallic. So really interesting offerings by Mercedes, 50 colors. That's similar as I would say Porsche Paint to Sample PTS. Then we have the exclusive Sanidine beige. So this looks to me like a darker one, very like elegant, sort of beige slash I would say brown. But of course it would be nice to see color samples. And as soon as I have the opportunity, then I will show you the color samples, or yeah, just the new colors in person. I'm really interested to check out these. So then we have the black, and in black we have actually mocha black, chromite black. Then we have manganite black, ruby black, and galaxy black. So some of these I never heard about these. Mocha black. Looks like, yeah, I think blacks you need to see really in person. Chromite looks a little bit like a bluish tone. So that certainly is, yeah, it looks like a blue one more, like a very dark blue, extremely dark. Then you have the manganite black. That's, yeah, difficult to say what kind of shade is this in person, but it's not obsidian black. The obsidian black is the typical black. Then we have the ruby black. That sort of says that it would be sort of in the red theme, very dark. Not rubelite red, that would be like, I would say, softer. This one is darker one even. Looks like that. Then we have exclusive Galaxy Black. Not sure. Maybe green, maybe I'm not sure what I see there. So let's check out others, and we have blues. Blue is really popular, and check out, these are stunning shades of the blue. So let's check out exclusive steel blue. So really interesting how this one, yeah, sort of like a middle shade of the blue, I would say. Surf blue, I expect this to be more vibrant. It looks like this, compared to the steel blue at least. Then we have the Hansa blue. That would be even more like a bright blue, but also in this sort of like, I would say, middle shade of the blue. Is not baby blue, is not like a crazy blue. And then we have lighter ones. For example, this one. This is the Indicolite blue metallic. It looks really interesting in a good way. Then we have the South Sea blue. We already know this color from the G-Class, for example. I filmed this color on the G-Class. That's also really good and really nice color. Then we have the Côte d'Azur light blue. So this one I showed you on the GLE 53 hybrid. Really stunning paint, this one on the sunshine. It really pops really amazingly, and it's sort of similar with this one, Indicolite. You can see this one is more like more saturated, we can say. This one is more like a silver-ish color. Then we have Cavancit, not Canvasit, Cavancit. Okay, so this one is darker one. Yeah, very elegant choice. Dark blue, it's a typical navy blue, dark blue, typical luxury color. Then we have the brilliant blue, which is well known from Mercedes. This one is really like a deep, not like full ink, but I would say pretty bold. This one was like on the E-Class E63, the previous generation. Also in the Magno on the GT 4-door. This one is metallic. So this one, Côte d'Azur dark blue. So this is new one. As you can see here, Côte d'Azur light blue. This one is a darker one. So I'm really curious also to check out what is the difference with these paints. Then we have Anthracite blue. I also really like the Anthracite color. It's sort of like gray mixed with the blue, we can say. Then we have Brilliant Blue Magno. Yes, that's what I was talking about with the GT 4-door and the E63 previous generation, we can say. And also I filmed it on the other vehicles. It looks pretty dark here, so in person it's a little bit less dark, I would say. So blues we have so many: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 blues. So quite a big offering for the blue, and for a good reason. Blue is really popular. Then let's check out brown. So Rocky Mountain dark brown metallic. So this will be also really elegant option. Dolomite brown, also interesting. Italian mountains. This seems like a little bit softer than the Rocky Mountain. Then we have citrine brown. I think I saw this on the G-Class. Then we have the rose gold. So this was actually, funny enough, this was on for like we can say 700 euros, 700 bucks on the A-Class CLA and GLA offering, but it's not anymore. More, I would say, girly pink. Here on the configurator, it looks more like it's on the edge of the girly pink and like a rose gold watch, this sort of gold color. Which also is popular by many men. So yeah, that's also really gorgeous shade for sure. Then we have citrine brown. I also think I saw this on the G-Class. So you have also colors from the G-Class. This is a Magno, as you can see. Really fantastic offering. So let's check out now the green. Wow, okay, it's quite a big amount. So this is the moss green light, non-metallic. Like a solid color, interesting choice. Dark olive green non-metallic. We have a olive green on the G-Class, and now we have dark olive. Then we have classic green, non-metallic. Maybe this is like an old school sort of, we can say British green, this sort of, we can say classic green for the Brits. And I also have like a green t-shirt, so maybe like a moss green is mine. Okay, so then we have the Elanite green metallic. This is sort of, I would say, from green you go towards the blue shades with this one. Then we have a really vibrant green, which is the Elbite green metallic. I think I saw something similar on the A-Class, the previous generation, but yeah, that's actually pretty cool. I really like this sort of vibrant green, but I really like also the elegant. On the Maybach, I would say the elegance is more what someone would choose, but it's possible also go for more vibrant. This is one also which I like, the Periclas green. This is also similar to the, I would say, this Elanite. Now if I click, yeah, this one is more green, so it's like a green towards the blue, we can say spectrum, but this one is more like a vibrant. I quite like this one. This is a really luxury color. Then we have the Ireland dark green. So there is now new color, Ireland mid green, which is here. I showed you on the GLE Coupe in the video, and this is a dark version of that, so it's more dark. And here you can see the lighter shade, which I showed you, really pops, really nice color for sure. And this is a dark version of that. Then we have the dark olive green Magno, which is really popular on the G-Class, and it looks sort of like a brown here. It's a military color, so I think not G-Class, the S-Class in this could look really good in like army vibes, but maybe then black out this, so less chrome, and also black out this, and also basically everything. Then we have Ireland green Magno, so that's the mid green metallic which I showed you, but in Magno version. It looks here more like the matte paint actually changes quite a lot the appearance of the vehicle. And now let's check out the gray offering. So here we have the classic gray non-metallic. This is also called the Arabian gray, which I showed you on many cars, this color. Then we have the exclusive Flint gray. This sort of looks like gray with tiny bit of the blue to me, this sort of shade. Interesting. Then we have beige gray. That's sort of in the brown, we can say brown beige, this sort of theme. Then we have the Himalaya mid gray. That's actually really nice. Really nice color. Then we have Teide light gray metallic. Also similar to this one, the beige gray, but I'm sure it's a different shade. And then we have the exclusive selenite gray Magno, which we could find on previously on like other vehicles or the offering. So this is really popular, this one, selenite gray. Yeah, really stable and popular for many AMGs. Orange. So here is the orange flame. And this was on the SL, and now we have here the copper orange Magno, which I showed you on the GT 4-door 63 e-performance. And this in the, we can say, sunshine, it really pops. It's really fantastic color, I would say, but it is really bold, so bold choice. Yeah. Okay, so now we have a red, so 3 reds. This one is exclusive red. It's called exclusive red. like a, we can say deeper elegant red color. Then we have the Carnel red, which is a darker one, more elegant red color for sure. And then we have Hyacinth red, which was really popular and also is on the GLE and bunch of other vehicles for many years. Cardinal red. So silvers. So here we have the exclusive silver. This sort of looks like you can say champagne, maybe champagne mixed with like yellow. Here is Aragonite. Pretty close. Maybe this one is more like towards the gold in terms of the shades. And here is high-tech silver magno, which I showed you on the GLE 63S e-performance, the SUV version. That's really gorgeous as well. So I think this fits almost any color, this one. Really nice one. Okay, then we have violet. We have one, which is Northern Lights Violet. This was on the exclusive edition of the S-Class 680. I believe it was called the Northern Lights, like a 100 or something like this small number of vehicle produced. It's really deep, dark purple, we can say, dark violet. Then we have whites. We have 3 whites. So this is the Polar White. This is actually a car which I have on my car. Yeah, nice to see that you can have this, and it is an exclusive color. I didn't know that, but yeah, for the Maybach it seems like an exclusive offering. Then we have the Cashmere White, which that's really luxurious. On the S63 Coupe there was this paint, so this is something exclusive. And then we have Diamond White Bright, which was also on the previous S-Class S63, we can say. So yeah, that's looking also fresh. And the last one is the yellow, which is one. So you have Yellowstone non-metallic. This looks so bright, and I showed you this color on the GT 4-door 63S e-performance coupe. So on that car with the aero pack, with the fixed wing in the back. So yeah, that's actually more vibrant than the yellow, and this is actually more saturated than the yellow, which is called the Sun Yellow, which I believe maybe not debuted, but was more popular on the A-Class A35, the pre-facelift. That's more like I would say this sort of non-saturated pastel yellow color. This one is more saturated, we can say. So yeah, also really good. And this turn had this color, I can tell you, on the 4-door, the GT 4-door, which I drove. So many people were looking at the cars. So if you want something vibrant, then this could be a great choice for sure. So now we can check all color groups. And if I would pick, let's try to pick 5, because from 50, 10%. Okay, so first I would go for the crazy. The crazy, which is, let's try to find this. So first choice which comes to my mind is this, the dark olive green. This looks really crazy. So this is my first pick, which came to my mind, and it's really bold in terms of the military S-Class vibes. Yeah, this is really cool. So yeah, this is my first choice. Then let's try to find 4 other. So let's try to find one from the blue, which I would go for, and the one which seems to me the most interesting, and I would pick the new color. So yeah, let's try to think. Okay, so the one from the blue which I would pick for now is the Indicolite. So this seems to me really interesting. It's sort of in this theme, Côte d'Azur, light blue, but more saturated with the blue. So yeah, this could look really luxurious. So this is my pick from the blues. And from the greens I pick this one, the dark olive green. If I would have to pick second green, I would pick this one, the Albite green. Really great color, I would say. This should look really great in person, we will see, or on the pictures, real pictures. Alright, so from the grays, I would pick the Himalaya mid-gray metallic. This is also paint, the Himalaya gray, which was on the SLS, so the legendary AMG car, and I think this is a stunning gray paint. From the reds, I would be inclined to see this, the Carnel red. This could be interesting, but depends what kind of shade it is in person. Silver, I think the Aragonite, this one. This could look like in sort of champagne goldish colors, but also this on the high-tech silver Magnos. So I would go for this one, probably more suits my taste than the goldish, but I also like the gold. Then from the whites, I would pick the cashmere white Magno. On the S Coupe, it was there, so yeah, from like sentimental reasons, and it also looks really great, this shade of the white. And this one, the violet, I think it's too dark. Maybe on the sunshine it's more popping, so yeah, that could be like we can say this could be like a paint to consider as well. Really elegant violet color for sure. For the interior, once again you have Manufaktur options, Yacht Blue, the Tartufo Brown, Nut Brown, also like a pastel yellow, and then you have like a deep white, and this which we have seen in the UK as well. But you have also for 14k, a little bit less, a little bit more than 13k, let's say, you have the more colors. So let's count them: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, okay, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 colors. So this is, it's pretty crazy. So here we have Mystic Blue and Black, okay. And yeah, let's just pick more, not brown decor. Let's pick this one, the black with flowing lines. Okay, and now we can check out. So this is the Mystic Blue. It looks pretty nice for sure. Sort of more luxurious blue. Next we have actually tobacco brown. Yeah, that's not something what I would personally go for, but why not? We have so many options, 25, so someone will for sure, I think, like this. Then we have the Savannah beige. Savannah beige could be interesting. It's sort of lighter brown, or we can say beige color. Then we have the Exclusive Schattengrün, which I think is like a shade green. Also interesting, really interesting option as well. Then we have the Mystic Red and Black. Really dark red. Then we have a Rose Gray. So this is, I think this could be very nice. This rose gray, sort of, not rose gold, but this sort of in this theme, like a rose, but gray. So yeah, this, I think many people will like this. Then we have the Amaretto Brown. So you have so many options. Amaretto Brown almost looks like orange, but it is brown. Maybe it is in this sort of orange theme. Also check out here the Maybach Logos Double M. Then we have a Hell Brown, also like a lighter brown color. And for sure, let me know which is your favorite out of these. Then we have the Sand Beige. So yeah, also like a lighter beige, not brown. Then we have really crazy color. Check it out. Limeten Grün, which is a lime green. This is crazy. This is like a highlighter green, absolutely saturated to the maximum. And yeah, that's absolutely crazy. So if I click here, you can see how the green pops. Yeah, this is absolutely crazy. And this is possible from the factory. That's the best about this. Okay, so let's check out the classic red. That's really vibrant red. The classic red, I saw this in person on many colors, many cars, and it's really vibrant. Not something what I would go for. For me, it is too bright, but like a little bit darker, darker shade of the red. This is Tundra brown, which is Tundra brown, and Tundra is like, I believe, like not like a forest or this sort of stuff. Yeah, Tundra, sort of gray mixed with the brown. Interesting for sure. And then we have another crazy color, which is Sonnenblumen Gelb, which I believe is sunflower yellow, and that's pretty crazy as well. And check out here, the pillows are leather as well, with embroidered double M. From the exterior, this shines also like a crazy. So yeah, let's just go quickly. You can do so many options. So let's go for the yellow, and now you have the yellow mastermind. Check it out, yellow exterior, yellow interior. This is absolutely crazy. Let's go back to the more neutral cashmere white. So I think if you will go for the bright interior, maybe the more like a neutral exterior is a good choice. But you can do whatever you want. Yeah. Then we have the maroon brown, which is like maybe it even looks like a little bit of the rose gold here. I quite like this one as well. Interesting. Then we have the Pinion Grün, which is a pine green. Also looks pretty stunning. And then we have Bengal red. So this is the red which I like more than the classic red. This one is more like a darker red. Yeah, this is the one which I like more, the Bengal red. Yeah, for sure, the Bengal red. Okay, then we have the crystal grays. I'm lost already. Crystal gray, so many options. Yeah, that's more like a fresh take on the interior. Why not? Then we have the curcuma yellow. So yeah, that's like a less saturated than this one, as you can see here. Yeah, definitely. Then the sunflower. So maybe I would go for this one. This one gives me like old school vibes, maybe of the colors, these pastel colors which were popular, let's say 30 years ago or so. Then we have Armagnac brown. Also, this could be nice, like a really nice this sort of shade. Also, if you have two, sometimes it's actually here the logo stitched, embroidered in the black, sometimes in the like a color of the leather. And then we have Tizian red. That's like a deep red. That's also could be interesting for sure, or like elegant red if you don't want to go for like a bright, because here, as you can see, the Bengal is much brighter than this one. And yeah, then we have the Titan gray. So this is like we can say darker shade of the gray, but not too dark. Then another yellow. Okay, so I'm actually surprised. Then we have Gelb is racing yellow. So that is maybe even the brightest one. Yeah. Okay, that's pretty crazy. Then we have the espresso brown. So Mercedes is not holding back I hope you can pick one color here, which could be your favorite. So espresso, the coffee, yeah, also interesting. Then porcelain white. That's a really deep white, we can say. Okay, and the last one is a subtle brown, which I don't think I can translate. Subtle brown. Okay, so I translated this. This is the saddle brown. So the saddle, typical, we can say typical, this sort of saddle brown, which is for many brands and versions. It's there, this sort of color, which I really like on many accessories apart from the cars. The saddle brown is a solid staple, and yeah, I would actually think about this one, saddle brown. All right, so let's try to pick a couple which I like. I like more than 5, but yeah, let's try to pick 5 or 6. So the first which comes to my mind is this, the rose gray. This could look really great, but yeah, you should need and want to see the samples of this leather, so you can sort of know what you can expect from this. But yeah, this is a really nice sort of elegant. What kind of exterior? That's also like a debatable. What the white goes pretty much with everything and black, but yeah, this is the one which comes to my mind. Let's try to pick a couple others. So the second one is the last one, which is the saddle brown. That's the saddle brown. That's the staple. So maybe this I would consider really nice sort of staple. You I think cannot go wrong with this color. It looks really solid and luxurious, I would say. So that's the second one, and then next, let's pick this because it's crazy green. Yeah, why not? As a crazy interior, everybody will be in shock with this interior for sure. So yeah, let's pick this as a sort of crazy interior, and then we can pick another 2 more like we can say elegant, or let's say this sort of not crazy. Okay, so let's pick the Tizian red. So I like the red for the interior, and this one is more like not in your face. Okay, it doesn't work for some reason. Okay, so here we have it. So this is the Tizian red, something more elegant. Yeah, I like this. So we have crazy green, lime green, this one, and the rose gray, and we can pick another 2. So I would skip those which we have seen before, like the classic red. I want to pick something what we have not seen. I think this is too dark, the mystic red for me. And you see this is much darker. For some people, for sure, this will be more interesting. For me, not this one, the Tizian red. Yeah, Tizian red is a little bit less dark than the mystic red. Mystic red it's a darker one for sure. So yeah, I think maybe also people will love this one, but I'm picking the Tizian red, a little bit less dark. Okay, so that's 3, and now we can pick 2. The whites I like, but I think the whites we have seen before. Okay, so I'm going to pick the amaretto brown, which sort of reminds me like a brighter saddle brown. Why not? This seems almost like a light orange, we can say light brownish. This could be interesting for sure. And the last one, let's pick the mystic blue, because we have only one blue here. And I also like I really like the navy, or we can say the blue leather. So yeah, this is a really nice shade as well. So yeah, those are my favorites. The mystic blue. Then we have the amaretto brown, rose gray, of course. This is my crazy choice, the lime green, not the yellow. This one is more crazy, I would say. And yellow, also pretty crazy, to be fair. And also, of course, the Tizian red and the saddle brown as your staple shade of the brown. Alright guys, so now it's your turn to let me know in the comment section down below which color combination is your favorite. Let me know the exterior and also the interior. I'm really curious to hear your thoughts. You have so many to choose from, so definitely let me know. If you want, you can let me know more combinations. I'm really curious to read your combinations in the comment section down below. Alright guys, so that's it for this video. Thank you so much for your support, and I will see you soon in the next video. Have a wonderful day.